Union Test Preps, Math Practice Test, for the ACT. There will be a brief pause after answer choices are given. This is a great time to pause the video to solve. Question 1. X equals 2/3, and 1 over y equals 1/5. What is 1 over xy? A. 15 over 2. B. 3/10. C. 10 over 3. D. 2/15. Since 1 over y equals 1/5, the reciprocals are also equal, then y equals 5. Substituting x and y into our expression, we have the following equation. Question 2. Find the difference between the mode and the mean for the set 3, 4, 5, 1, 7, 1, 0, 6, 9. A. 3. B. 0. C. 4. D. 1. The mode is the element in the set that occurs most often. So the mode is 1. The mean or the average is found in the following equation. Thus, the difference between the two values if 4 minus 1 is 3. Question 3. Gasoline costs $2.25 per gallon. From an empty gas tank, you fill your car with gasoline for $45. How far can you drive if your car gets 22 miles per gallon? A. 500 miles. B. 325 miles. C. 400 miles. D. 440 miles. First, determine the number of gallons you put in your tank. To do so, divide the cost to fill your tank by the cost per gallon. We get 45 divided by 2.25, which equals 20 gallons of gas. Finally, multiply the number of gallons by the miles per gallon the car gets. So, 20 times 22 is equal to 440 miles. Question 4. What is the slope of a line that is perpendicular to another line containing the points 3, -5, and 7, 6? A. -4/11. B. 1/4. C. 11 over 4. D. -4. The slope of the given line is m equals 6 minus -5 over 7 minus 3 equals 11 over 4. The line perpendicular to this line will have a slope that is the negative reciprocal, so the perpendicular line has a slope of -4/11. Question 5. If -1 is less than x, and x is less than 0, which of the following expressions has the greatest value, -x squared, -x cubed, x, or 2x? A. -x squared. B. -x cubed. C. X. D. 2x. Since x is less than 0, all of the expressions will have a negative value except -x cubed. Its value will be greater than 0. For example, if x equals -0.5, then the following equation is true. Question 6. The first year Tyler runs the 100-yard dash in 11 seconds. After training, he runs it in 10.12 seconds the second year. If his time continues to decrease at this rate each year he is timed, what year will he be able to run the 100-yard dash in less than 9 seconds? A. In the 3rd year. B. In the 4th year. C. In the 7th year. D. In the 8th year. It will take him 4 years for his time to be under 9 seconds. Since the rate at which his time decreases is constant, he will shave 11 minus 10.12, which equals 0.88 seconds off his time each year. So, the 3rd year he runs it in 10.12 minus 0.88, which equals 9.24 seconds, and in the 4th year he runs it in 9.24 minus 0.88, which equals 8.31 seconds. Question 7. A model rocket, launched from the ground, has a height, h, that can be represented by the following quadratic equation, where t is time in seconds. What will be the highest rocket travel to the nearest foot? A. 490 feet. B. 735 feet. C. 1,000 feet. D. 1,470 feet. Since the height of the rocket is modeled by a quadratic equation in the form shown, whose graph opens downward, the vertex produces the maximum height of the rocket. Finding the time t, we use t equals negative b over 2a to get t equals negative 98 over 2 times negative 4.9, which equals 10 seconds. The height at 10 seconds is as shown in the following formula, to arrive at an answer of 490 feet. Question 8. Simplify 10 over 2 plus I. A. 3 over 2 plus 3 over I. B. 10 over 3 plus 5 over 2I. C. 4 minus 2I. D. 4 plus 2I. To put the complex number in the form a plus bi, where I equals the square root of negative 1, and I squared equals negative 1, we must multiply the numerator and denominator by the complex conjugate of the denominator. In doing so, we get the formula below, with an answer of 4 minus 2i. Question 9. Which of these is the equation for a circle that has its center at 6, 8, and passes the point 9, 12? A. X minus 6 squared plus y minus 8 squared equals 5. B. X minus 6 squared plus y minus 8 squared equals 25. C. X minus 8 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 25. D. X plus 8 squared plus y plus 6 squared equals 5. In standard form, the equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where r is the radius and k is the center. To find r, we can find the distance between the center and any point on the circle. Finding r, using the center and the given point, we have the following formula. So r squared equals 25, h equals 6, and k equals 8. Question 10. Given the literal equation, a over b equals 2c over d, what is the value for d? A. 2bc over a. B. 2ac over b. C. 2abc. D. abc over 2. Cross multiplying, we get a times d equals b times 2c. Solving for d, we have the equation below. Looking for more study help? Get additional practice tests, study guides, and flashcards for the ACT at uniontestprep.com/ACT.